This is the exact argument of Tinubu's attorney, Christopher Carmichael. He told the district court in Chicago that Atiku was trying to sandbag Tinubu, that the fact that Tinubu's admission records in Chicago State University bear female, that it is not his fault. Let that sink in. They are gradually turning around full circle from initially denying that all these documents were fake, that it was a conspiracy by the opposition against Tinubu, to now accepting that it was a mistake. And what does it mean when someone accepts that there's a mistake in a document? It means he knows that that document is not the same as the original. Otherwise, how did he detect the mistake in the first place? He must have compared it to the original to have seen the mistake. If there is no original, you can't see any mistake. By the way, this is not a mistake in any way, it is impersonation. The two people have nothing to do with each other. They are two different people. To all the people that supported him and continues to support him, saying that these documents were fake, that it was him that was admitted to Chicago State University, blah, blah, blah. What will you do now, since he has accepted that this document is real, that the person that was admitted to Chicago State University was a female, but it's just that he's not taking full responsibility, still blaming it on the school, that they erroneously entered female instead of male against his gender. Let's even assume that it is real. Why didn't he see this document since 1979? All the years he left the school, he never saw these admission records. He never said, hey, why did you guys make this kind of mistake on my document? It will affect me in the future. Please correct it now. What is going on here is typical of someone telling a lie to cover up something and he's about to be discovered. He will need to tell more lies to continue the cover-up. And at a point, there will be no more lies to tell. Everything will be thrown open. You will see the truth. The truth can't be hidden for long. And we still believe that the U.S. District Court in Chicago will do the right thing today. Today is the hearing. They brought all these forward like we mentioned in the other video. We still have hope that the Honorable Justice will take this as a payback to Nigerians, as a support to Nigeria's democracy. We still believe that the U.S. judiciary is independent and that the judge will do the right thing. Not that the release of these documents will matter much to the Nigerian courts. They've already chosen a path. But let the disgrace be piling up. Let the baggages of the character they are supporting be piling up for the world to see. The same way we are trusting the US judiciary is the same way we trusted Nigerian judiciary. But they ended up proving that they are partisan. Imagine defending INEC. This is a tweet that INEC wrote before the election. They said that they will upload polling unit level results from EC8A, that it is a mandatory provision of the Electoral Act, section 50, 60, and 64. This was said by INEC themselves, but imagine what the judges did during the judgment. They now turned around and started defending INEC, even to the extent of saying something they never said. Imagine, they fabricated a reason on behalf of INEC, saying that IREV was just for public viewing, that is not part of any collation of results. This is very shameful. What is going on in District Court in Chicago is also very shameful. How can one man hire 5 lawyers just to block his school records from being released to the public? All the money, time, and energy they are expending to block the release of these documents only shows that the documents, when released, will be injurious to the person. And it's already established in law. If someone is actively blocking evidence, it means that evidence will destroy his case. That's why the judge must do the right thing. He must order Chicago State University to provide all the records, everything that Atiku's legal team are demanding for, that they should answer all the questions under oath. Even if the Supreme Court ends up saying that these documents won't be admitted from Atiku in evidence, that the time has passed, blah, 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 let the evidence keep piling up. Let the whole world see the character of the man they are supporting. We are all Nigerians, we all bear the shame. When there are thousands or even millions of people who can do the job, but it is the man with all the baggages, what morals are we teaching our children and upcoming generation? That a man with links to narcotics is leading 200 million people. These people don't have conscience. just because of cronyism. They are supporting one of their own so that when he finishes his tenure, he will support them again. Power will move back to them. They are doing this because they feel they control the power structure in Nigeria. Let everyone understand it. This is not about Nigeria. They are only fighting for their interest. If it was in the interest of Nigeria, they would have supported someone who has a better character, who is clean, unlike this person they are supporting. Now to another developing story. It's a follow-up of yesterday's video where the FBI announced that they will release 2,500 documents they have on Bola Tinubu. Now the new story is that it's not only the FBI that will honor the Freedom of Information request made by David Hundeyin in collaboration with Aaron Greenspan of Plainsight. They made this request last year and they added on the request in August this year. So the State Department is involved. The DEA will release documents, the IRS, many agencies in the United States. The FBI is expected to release about 500 pages per month, starting around October, and the plaintiff will have the right to get back to court in November to explain to the court how many documents they've got from each of these agencies. It will be a bombshell release, like many are already thinking, why the sudden change of mind? A request they submitted since last year, why are they now saying they will release them immediately? Whatever caused the sudden change of mind, whether they are pulling strings that we can't see, the most important takeaway here is that they are teaching Nigerian agencies how to upload their own laws. They are teaching the Nigerian judiciary how to upload and interpret their own laws. Yes, David Hundeyin and his associate made this Freedom of Information request through a court. A court granted it. In Nigeria, a lawyer got evidence from Chicago State University, but all the courts refused to hear it. In fact, right now, it has not been assigned. They have been throwing the case from here to here, from here to here. No one wants to hear it. Why? They are running away from their duties because of one man. Is everyone not equal in the eyes of the law? Remember, this same thing happened before the inauguration. All the cases that people brought to court, they were either trashed or set aside. All sorts of judicial somersault went on before the inauguration. On the other hand, even if it's their asset that they want to protect their asset at all costs, that will still not prevent them from releasing the documents. If Biden can refer to the Chinese president as a dictator, who is Tinubu, what do people even think that United States want from Nigeria? They have more oil and gas than Nigeria. The only thing United States might want from Nigeria is division. People don't say this, but it's the reality. Nigeria is a potential future rival to the United States and even China. Look at Nigeria's geographical location. Imagine replicating another China in Nigeria. That would mean that goods manufactured in Nigeria will be cheaper than anywhere else in the world. Look at Nigeria's proximity to Western countries. Shipping finished goods from Nigeria to these countries will be far cheaper than shipping them from China. So imagine having this in Nigeria. Many conglomerates will come here to establish factories to manufacture like they already do in China today, which will ultimately lead to job losses in Western countries. How do you think they will stand by and allow you to achieve this? That's why genuine patriots should work together to make sure their country works for everyone. No foreign country will come and do it for you. Every foreign country's major preoccupation is for their interests and their citizens. They don't care about you. You have to be seen helping yourself before others can help you. If China didn't force themselves to start manufacturing and doing all sorts of things by themselves, they even blocked imports at some point. Nobody will recognize them. So you have to start by helping yourself, doing all the right things, upholding your own laws. Then others can recognize your effort and maybe come to help. If not, no one will come and do it for you. No one will come and develop Nigeria except Nigerians do it themselves. No one will come and conduct a free and fair election in Nigeria except Nigerians do it themselves. Alright, we'll keep you updated on the hearing in the Chicago District Court. Let's see how the court will decide in the expedited hearing. Thanks for watching.